we're going to get started here in a minute. I just had these plastic pieces cut out, and it looks like I dropped none. Did I drop this? Is this the one? Probably so. God, I thought I had cut that smaller. Anywho. Okay, so I've already bleached a little bit of my brows. You can see it's a little bit blonder here. Really blonde right here. And more of an auburn color, which actually matches my hair a little bit better, but we're going to go as far to the deep as possible. That way I'll be able to tint my brows whatever color I want to. I'm going to try to get as close more so to this color. And then in another month when I go blonde, it'll be super easy to match the eyebrow color or to go a little bit dark, like a light, still a light brown, and it not look so funny on me because I want my brows to kind of match my hair. So I have a little headband where my hair is kind of sort of out of my way. Still in the process of trying to style it to frame my face a little bit better. God, Jesus. Lots of hair. So I've already taken the developer. I use a 20, I think it's a 20 developer. If you use a 30, it's going to burn. I learned that the hard way. And I took off the 30 and then went with the 20 and the powder that goes with it, whatever the powder is called. Sorry, I don't know the names of it. And I go in with Vaseline. It doesn't take long to bleach the brows. And if they, for me, it's like if the brows like fall out, it's not a big deal because I can always draw in brows. So I'm going over the area where I know it's going to spread, which is going to be right here. Going in old-fashioned Vaseline. Put some here because it's going to spread big time. Big time. It sucks when it sucks when it burns. It burns. Okay, let me go and get a hair clip because this hair is a little bit more wilder than I thought. Where's my other hair clips? I took them off. I put them on the floor. It's like I cannot believe that. So, sorry, I'm back. And you will see, hopefully, it's not super ultimate bright. So I've Vaselined, I've got my bleach here. Oh my gosh. And I've got a spoolie. It can be an old mascara one as long as it's clean. And I'm just going to go in and brush it through like I would a brow tint. You can go against the grain if you want, which I am planning to do. So I can get all those little bits. Oh, Lord Jesus, wish me luck. Have mercy on my soul. Okay, that's one brow down. This works so much better with a spoolie than like an eyeshadow brush. The first time I did it with the 30 developer and I could have kicked myself in the ass. It burned really bad and I had to take it off. Thank God I did. And I went in with the 20 developer and that was way better. Ooh, I can still can kind of feel it burning now. Let's take a little bit of plastic. Ooh, I take the plastic, put it over here, and it adheres to the Vaseline we've already put down. And it also keeps the, I put a lot on this side. God, I hope that turns out right. This on this side. And again, it's adhering to the Vaseline I already put down. It keeps everything nice in its place. And boom, we wait till it cook. Good luck loving your hair. Hey, Cynthia. Yes, thank you. So I'm bleaching my brows. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a couple of years. And this is my YOLO year. This is the year well, actually last year was my year of just living, kind of living my best life and going for it, period. Going for the goal, doing everything that I've wanted to do and then some. So always wanted to bleach my brows, and this is going to help me match my hair color a little bit more as far as my brows. And then when I go a little bit lighter, next time I'll be able to match my brows how my hair color, because my hair color will probably be changing over the next few months, not by gobs, but enough to where I will want my brows to probably match it. So I'm looking real crazy. I'm gonna leave this on not super duper long. I noticed that it changed almost instantly, so it's probably not gonna go bleach blonde until I do it maybe two more times. I'll probably have to do it two more times because my hair color is more black. More, believe it or not, when I stopped perming my hair color, what shook me was that my hair color is actually more black. It's not completely jet black, but it's pretty damn close. So lifting my hair is extremely hard to do. It's going to be something when and if I decide to do it to my whole entire head. Um, it's going to be take me at least 2 months to do it if I want to go really white with my hair, really, really, really white with my hair, which is on my list of things that I plan to do by summertime. I'll probably have it all out of my system, and I'll do like white, white, white hair, white, storm white. Hey, gorgeous queen. Hey, Sammy, how are you? The afro is everything. Yes, I've got a new color. Thank you. I'm sitting here bleaching my brows, trying to match it. Glad to have you here as always. So, while I'm sitting here cooking my brows, this is gonna burn so good. It's like this one right here is like on fire. It's like on fire, fire. I'm in here. I love you too. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing really good. Really, really good. Good energy, positive vibes, getting a lot of stuff done. Feeling a little overwhelmed with stuff on Friday. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. So this weekend, I took time to kind of breathe. So I feel a lot better. I don't feel as overwhelmed. I was just noticing more so. I might go back in and put some more here. Is full of positivity, never with the negativity. Thank you, Summer. I'm always full of positivity and never negativity. Thank you, Sammy. I'm glad that you are. Unfortunately, there's some people that they're not so nice, and I kind of know that that comes with the territory. It's been like that. Social media has created a lot of these kind of these people, these monsters of people, and these people are just really just sad, really not happy with themselves kind of people, and they want to make everybody else miserable and very judgmental. And I think our society has also put that on us too. I'm going in back in with a little bit of developer. I think this side's a little bit lacking. Oh my gosh. Have mercy on my soul, Lord Jesus. Oof, there you go. Okay. So I'm going to go back in and cut a new slather. Oh my God. Now I feel it. Holy sugar honey iced tea. Oh my gosh. There you go. Ugh. Let's see if that sticks. Hopefully it does a little bit. Also, one of my favorite female YouTubers. I'm always here to show you some love and support no matter what. Thank you so much. It's been all my favorite female TikTokers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And on the topic of positivity, I want to, hair positivity too. Um, this is a thing. The more some of my TikToks, and I say TikTok because that's where I'm getting a lot of traffic in from, and I love TikTok. There's some amazing things. I've learned a lot from TikTok. Hair color for me. You like the hair color? Thank you, Sammy. At first I was like, ooh, it's pretty auburn. It's pretty red. Um but it's not bad. I like it's starting to grow on me, and I'm gonna have my brows match it soon here. Good afternoon. Hey, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Talking while my brows are cooking, I'm talking about hair positivity, and I noticed that on TikTok, it tends to be after the good comes, usually there's a wave of really good comments, and then it just kind of turns a little bit more on the ugly side. And it was a discussion in one of the lives about, uh, hair and what's appropriate to ask somebody. And is it appropriate to walk up to somebody and ask them if that is their hair? That's what I posed the question to a lot of people. I'm like, if somebody walked up to you randomly, maybe gave you a compliment, opened up the conversation, said hi, hello, and then started to proceed to question you yourself, who's minding their own business, living their best life, whether or not that is their hair, is that appropriate? Is that socially appropriate? And for me, the answer is no, it's not. I was like, I've never done that. I've never been curious to ask somebody, is that their hair or not? I either make my own deductions or I don't care. Or if I see something that I want to achieve, maybe their hair color or something like that. We're in the age of Google. So there should be no uncomfortable, awkward. I don't know how they did that. So I want to ask them. You can actually Google a lot of this stuff. And a lot of times you can take pictures, scan it into Google, and Google will give you some recommendations. Good afternoon to you as well. Noon, I love the hair color. Thank you. So my idea, I know some of y'all how y'all feel about it, but I just don't think it's appropriate. I think it's socially inappropriate because I don't think that it's a question that's asked of all nationalities. I think it's just a question that's asked only to women of color. I'm fine. I want to tell you that Revlon Color Stay Foundation Hazelnut, if you find your friends coming from countries in Africa, get many. And hazelnut is the one, the color y'all don't have. I don't wonder if we have hazel. I'll look for hazelnut. I'm ready for the stuff to be over. Sammy's like, I'm ready. Sammy, where are you located at? This is our color hazelnut. Is that Colors of Foundation? If you have friends coming from, okay, is that might be something. If I see, I'll pick up that color. I wouldn't mind trying Color Stay again. Color Stay is really, really good. With support from Virginia. Virginia's on lockdown. Texas isn't on lockdown. Texas don't know what the hell it's doing at this point. Um, they have, I will say that, there's testing centers everywhere. It looks like a war zone. Like there's a million test centers, test sites, and everything else like that. Millions and millions of dollars are going into this test sites, but there's so many people that don't have jobs, that are hungry, that don't have housing and stuff like that. And I don't see anything advertising, hey, if you're being evicted because of work or unemployment ran out or something like that, or we have services. Here's a service van that can help you, and we can get you at least a couple of months of rent free, blah, blah, blah. Let's get you back on your feet. I don't see anything like that. I see testing centers everywhere. Everywhere. It looks like a war zone to me. You have to get it from Africa only. Oh, man, that sucks. That makes sense that the demographics is for that. Virginia is not on lockdown because people still going somewhere fun. Support. I'm sorry, Sammy. I'm just assuming that you were on lockdown. It's just the same old, same old. It's kind of a rainy day here in Texas. They're trying to re-promote some clubs and stuff like that. I just don't see that going well right now because people are just not going to come out for that. Let's see. Oh my God, is it oozing out the side? It is oozing out the side. Let's see. Okay. I may go over it and apply some more. It buns. It buns. I'm gonna go over with a little bit more Vaseline. Even to go to the grocery store, agree with you. It's none of anyone else's business. Hey, Cynthia. People who still gotta wear masks when they go somewhere. Yeah, for me, that just seems like a, when you go out to the club, especially for women, even some men, I was like, they want to look bomb and good. And a lot of times people will wear makeup, and you can't, with that on the mask. I've tried several different things, setting sprays, and it will still rub off on the mask. So even without powder. So it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, and it's a little less fun like that. So none of anyone what's going on with our hair, by the way. It is our hair. Always be brought we brought it and or pay for it to get styled. Just saying. Hey, Cynthia, I'm right there with you. For me, it's always, I've never, and I'm trying to think, maybe it's because it's how the POC community, the Black community is. But I don't think that's true, because a lot of people, I've been approached more so by people of color than I have about it than non-people of color. And just because you are Black does not give you the right to ask about what and who I do with my body, because we are the same skin tone. I don't know you. You are a stranger just like anybody else. I was like, that doesn't give you a right. There's no code saying, hey, I'm going to invade your space. I'm going to ask you things because, me and you, we both team POC. No, they don't work that way. I said, at the end of the day, we're human beings, and we got to be respectful of people's. But I really enjoy this live. Thank you, Sammy. Even when they go to the grocery stores, oh my God, the apples, everything is always looking magnificent, beautiful, like always. Thank you, Sam. You're so sweet. So it's good to hear. I want to hear people's thoughts, regardless. Is that okay? And if somebody came up to you, and I tell people, put yourself in my TikTok lives, put yourself in that position. If somebody walked up to you and said, gosh, I love your hair, and you're like, thank you. Maybe you just got freshly styled. And then they start to say, is that your hair? And it totally negates. It's a backhanded compliment. It totally negates everything. I was like, why would that be the second thing that comes out of your mouth? Why can't you say it's just really pretty? I really like your hair. And or if you're curious, to be polite and say, how'd you get your hair to do that? And then it's up to that person whether or not they want to get have their explain to you or not. They don't have to explain anything to you. They could simply walk off. I just do not get that. I've never gotten that. I've never walked up to somebody and like with tattoos, who has been covered in tattoos, and gone like, "Oh, your tattoos are cool." Like, are those really your tattoos, or are they like, do you have them painted on? It's like, dude, that is your tattoos. Are those tattoos real? That's so stupid. I said, by definition, if you look up real, I said it's real. And real can be tangible or intangible. It is real. Whether someone grows it from their scalp, and or uses a protective hairstyle, or uses different methods to achieve their look, it is theirs. And I want that concept of, this is not my hair, it is your hair. It's your hair. It's nobody else. Who else's is it? It ain't anybody else's. I just subscribed to you and your YouTube. Yes, it's rude. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Blonde. I'm going to go blonde. I'm going to go a little bit into the ratch. Some people would consider that ratchet, but I've been testing out colors like lavender and stuff like that. That's a real hard color to achieve. I'm having a hard time finding it and achieving it, like dye and all that stuff. I'm having a really hard time for it. So either I'll have to customize the dye, but the blonde, I found a really nice blonde that's not too yellow that I like, that I'm gonna do, because I've always wanted to do blonde. I've always wanted to do gray. Gray is really what I want to do, like a pastel gray, and a storm white, like really, really, really white hair. That might be my final form. I may do that, but then that will always require me to bleach my hair. So I may not do that. I may do it once. And to be honest, I'll probably do it in a wig form, because I want to ultimately make sure I really like the way it looks on, and then decide if I want to take on that process of always bleaching my hair, because it is going to be a very hard process if I ultimately want to do that. But again, it's my choice whether I want to do that. I haven't decided. So that's when July I'll probably get to a point where I will start. You'll see me with completely different hairstyles, more so figuring out what hair color I ultimately like without putting too much damage on my hair. Herman taught me many things, and I gave them different perspectives. What is next color? Your Afro Virgin. I think black people should educate each other. Okay, I love that. I would agree with that. The rudest thing on the whole planet. Caribbean taught me many things, and I gave them different perspectives. So I hope, I want to change that. That's my goal. And I have to understand, because you get pissed. I'm human. I was like, I get annoyed. It gets annoying. It gets really old. But I was like, there's people that aren't going to be so patient, that are going to be angry about it. I was like, versus really educating people. Like, and I'm not always going to have time to do that, but I will. There's times where I will have to pull somebody. So I say, hey, like, let me just pick your brain for a little bit. Like, what would make you think that it was okay to ask that question? Get into their brain a little bit and say, what if somebody came up to you and asked you if something was real or wasn't real on your body? How would that make you feel? And that's the empathetic side of it. I was like, oh, people feel like if you're outside of the norm, say you got different color hair, you got long nails, you're tattooed, you've got gauges and piercings and stuff, they feel like you're on display, that you're a public object, and that people are allowed to treat you subhuman, that you are like somebody, like a animal at the zoo. You're not an animal at the zoo. You got bills. You're human. That person's human. That person has feelings. And what would make somebody question that? I would never do that, even if I thought, or I was pretty sure. I was like, that's none of my damn business. I was like, but I will give somebody you look gorgeous. I'm gonna give you a compliment. There's nothing wrong with that. You ain't got something nice to say, you don't say it at all. Just don't say it. Just do not say it. If somebody feels good about their body, and maybe, but society tells us this certain body type looks best, well, you know what? That person wants to wear a skirt, shorts, and show their legs or whatever. That's on them. I was like, you keep it moving. I was like, as long as they're not like being naked, their hair too. Don't do analysis. Ask them if it's their hair too. I'm gonna do that next time, and nothing can stop me from supporting you till my last. You should exchange information in Africa. You can never ask questions like that. Shit. I was like, it's just bizarre. It's, to me, it's taboo, and you shouldn't be asking that. It's rude. It's just improper etiquette. Hey, Sammy, ask their hair and don't do analysis. I have lived and traveled 7 countries on the motherland, so I have different perspectives. So do you think, so when have you asked somebody if that's their hair? And if so, what is their reaction? I always be looking so gorgeous. You always be looking so gorgeous. Thank you, Sammy. It's so bizarre to me. It does not make sense. 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 But that is what the brainwashing, that kind of colonization has done to America, and it goes to people of color, African Americans too, because they have been subjected to it so many times that they think that it's okay and it's appropriate. They're just as bad as the you know it's actually, I'm even gonna lie. Every once in a blue moon, I get a question like that from somebody who's Caucasian, but mostly comes from Black people, and it's the most embarrassing that it does come from them, and they feel comfortable to ask that. They'll think you're crazy. They they internalize the white rudeness. Yep, yep, yep. It is. That makes me feel better, because sometimes it makes me just go like, Like yesterday, I was out with my children and I went to the grocery store, and a man, I passed a guy. We weren't next to each other. We were totally different self checkout lanes. And he's like, I like your hair. And I said, thank you. And then I continue to walk, and he's like, is that your hair? White man, silver hair, silver, just silver hair. And I said, BB me. I said, yes, sir. And I walked off. I was like, and what I need to start doing is I don't have to answer to all of that. That's just me being kind. I was like, but in all actuality, I shouldn't have to answer that. It's actually considered rude. It's a rude comment, and it's a rude thing to say, and I should have just walked off. And I really should have said, you know what, sir, that's really rude for you to ask that. This is just really rude. I was like, would you ask Karen if that was her hair? Would you ask her if that was her hair? But I don't want to make a scene and embarrass my children, but I should have just walked off. And I just said, yes, sir. I just kept it walking. I'm not gonna entertain you and your stupidness ever then. So, but I think this looks like it's coming along. It's cooking. I can feel it bubbling. You're right. I need to stop being, like you said, logical. Just ask them, hey, is that your hair? Hey, yeah, that's my hair. Is that your hair? And they're gonna be like, the audacity, the sheer audacity. Exactly, it's absurd. I just want to know if I'm crazy. I said I feel like I'm going crazy sometimes because I just don't know where that comes from. He's like, I can still go. Of course it's, of course it's my hair. Of course, how could you ask me that? Why? What would make you think that? I said, then why would you ask me that? Bam. Exactly. They are very rude. So I need to learn how to not answer it all the time. And it really is just the niceness in me. I need to just walk away from it, not answer it, ignore it, do what I need to do, live my best life, put on headphones, keep it walking. But I don't want to be rude to the people who actually want to say something nice. So sometimes, most of the times when I do go to the grocery store, I'll have a headset in, but I shouldn't feel over anxious about it. I'm starting to feel anxious about it, and that's not right. And I should be able to go to the store without, being asked it. And if I do, if somebody asks me that, I walk off. Like I'm taking your advice, girl. I'm going to take your advice. I'm just going to either not acknowledge them, keep it moving. I don't have to answer them or respond to them. Is that your hair? I think you're absolutely right. Don't be rational about it. Just do it. Don't ignore them, Jim. Being nice and has never helped anyone in the white world. Being nice, nasty. You're right. I should be a little bit more. Yeah, absolutely. I think I need to. I said, and probably in the end will make me feel a lot better. So that way when I do go out, it's not like, you know, whatever. So just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. And I bet you if I had said that to him, he wouldn't have said that to another woman again. So anybody, keep that shit to yourself. Ooh, Jesus. I had one lady, she took a picture. She asked me, and that's okay. I was like, you could ask, I've had people take pictures. Can I take a picture with you? Like, I love your hair. I want to take a picture with you. Can we take pictures together? So yes, you can take pictures together. I don't mind that. So pictures don't bother me. The looks don't bother me. It's the dumbass questions that bother me. So it looks like it's coming along. It's cooking. Oh my God, it's kind of burning a little. Ooh. So I tried rice water. Rice water worked pretty good. It wasn't as stank as I thought it was going to be. It didn't have a smell. It smelled like cheesecake or something like that. It smelled like key lime pie. It smelled really, really good, and it was almost fermenting for 2 weeks. Yes, nice, nasty. Love that. Absolutely. Nice, nasty. Being nice is a good thing, like I always do. And I don't like those negativity and not with the negativity energy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. I have to. I'm kind of one of those people, like I will talk to everybody. I will acknowledge everybody. And that's kind of it's my downfall. And it's a good thing. It can be a bad thing too. And it's just walking away, ignoring them. Like you said, not even ignoring, like you said, not ignoring them, but giving them back that energy that they gave me. ignoring the rude and negative energy and focus on yourself. So it's one of those things, because I'm one of those people. I'm would be more on the empathic side of myself. So if I fed back into that, I have to be very careful. If I feed back into that, that's going to really upset me. And then when I get upset, then that's going to really drain my energy. So Sammy, I get what you're saying, and I also get what my girl is saying too. But she's right. Sometimes it's just best to just walk away, because I will lose it. I will get like my mama real quick. My mom will curse you out, read you the boots down, forward, backwards, and have no problems with it. Make you feel it all the time. You're going to think about it. But both of y'all have brought up really good points, and I really need to do some soul searching about that. And it shouldn't be something that's eating at me either, and I should not feel uncomfortable about question. I don't mind the stares. I don't mind asking for the pictures. I don't mind people, saying nice things, or that doesn't bother me. I said what bothers me is just the questions. I was like, that's just not appropriate. So I'm going to figure out how the best way to handle that. The best way to handle that, right? But I want motherfuckers to tell me real. I said, what's your definition of real? I bet you half of them couldn't even fucking tell me what real is, let alone spell it. So it's just the thing. It's gonna be a struggle, and it's not gonna happen overnight. And it may never happen. That's why 4 years, I'm not playing. 4 years, Jenny will not be in the United States of America. 4 years. Your girl gonna be somewhere overseas. Your girl might be returning to the motherland, because I said, hell, Stevie Wonder's fucking left. I was like, people are gonna be leaving. I guarantee that over the next 4 years, is gonna be a mass exodus. People are getting the fuck out of here. I was like, that's why it's more important than ever. I was like, I'm gonna get my little ducats in a row, my debt, everything paid off. I have very little. I'm almost there, and I'm gonna jump ship 4 years. Yeah, sometimes people need a good read though. Their ignorance is real in most folks. You right. So there is, as a good person and strong queen, I always believe in you as a good person. You don't do any of that negative energy. I will. There's a balance, and I think that you should absolutely be able to defend yourself. I don't think people should sit there and constantly attack you and everything else like that. But it's like, if I need to read somebody, I can read them to filth. My inner mama will come out so fast. You're a sweet and empathetic woman. You should reply in a nice, nasty way. None could do it again to you, and you could be good, going back, relax with God blessings. You're so sweet. Thank you. I'm going to learn that. I'm going to practice that, and I'm trying to be understanding. And I can be up with them. Like, I can simply say, why, what makes you ask that question? Really make them feel uncomfortable and make them think as uncomfortable as they made me. And that's still not channeling bad energy. And they start asking, well, it's because it's just like out of this world, and it's just so big and beautiful. I said, okay, that's very nice of you to pay a compliment, but this is coming from a person that this is the best advice I could give you. Don't ever ask a woman or a man, anyone, whether or not their hair is real or not. It's rude and it's socially inappropriate. And I'm trying to help you to better you. I was like, so next time, please think before you speak. That's a nice little boom, 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 boom. I was like, put yourself in my shoes. If somebody asked you if your hair was real, how would that make you feel? And just give them that kind of read. It's, you're reading, but it's still nasty, nice. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. I said, other people will sit up there and curse you out. I was like, and you will go back feeling that this particular, oh, well, see, black people are so aggressive. No, we're not aggressive. You're stupid. You're stupid. Stop asking the stupid questions. You're welcome to the motherland. And have you chosen a, I've not chosen a country yet. Have not. Me and a really good friend have been researching. He suggested some things. I've suggested some things. It's very doable. It's just figuring out where, what, when, healthcare wise, availability to stuff, travel, and healthcare, and all that other stuff we're looking at. The sweetest person, guys, with you and block the negative energy. Thank you, Sammy. If you don't do it, just ask if their hair. If you just give explanation, you're losing the power. Ask me if I've been everywhere. All right. I trust you. Okay, let's wipe off these brows. Let me go get a cloth. Woo. Oh, oh, that definitely got blonde. Ooh, whoa, that's like white. That is like woo woo, woo woo. That is oh, it there. It's definitely there. That is definitely blonde. Okay. Still a little bit orange there. Holy fuck. Oops. Your girl went there. Oh, oh, that's real blonde right there. Holy mother of Harriet Tubman. Look at this shit. Oh, yikes. That's really, really blonde. Okay. Well, there you go. It's really fucking blonde. Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's blonde. That's real blonde. Ooh. Oh gosh. I'm taking a little bit of this. Jesus Christ, it's really gonna be blonde because this takes out the brassiness of it a little bit. I really don't notice it, but we'll see. Let's just do one brow and see if it does take out the brassiness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I'm using this shampoo blonde and silver. It's supposed to help take out the brassiness. Oh my gosh. Ooh, it did. Ooh, it did. I'm gonna leave that in and I'm gonna compare and see if it does help with the brassiness a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Beautiful blonde eyebrows. Oh my god. Ew. It's the best place. Healthcare is good. It's high or Namibia. Botswana is the best. Really? Botswana? Okay. Botswana. They are blonde, girl. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna let this sit. This silver shampoo to sit. I promise to have better quality YouTubes. I'm deciding to do it once a week. One week I'll do like a simple one like this, and then the following week I'll go in and do a more kind of cinematography type of YouTube. I really want to step my YouTube game up like big time. It, it's just a lot. I've gotten a little bit more used to my cameras. That looks like almost fucking white. Oh my god. It's oh my god. I don't have a problem with my brows being this blonde because I can go in with any color and I can draw in my own brows. It's just kind of fucking creepy. That's all. Botswana, people are Namibia. People are really Christian there and are loving and caring. You would feel comfortable. Thank you so much. What about Ethiopia? I've always loved your beautiful lifestyle and your YouTube videos and your beautiful looks. Thank you so much, Sammy. My goal too is I want to do a YouTube video about just like I don't live a glamorous life. I live like everybody else because we always see the TikTokers, other than Corey Kitchen. He actually shows from where he started into where he's at now. That's why I really like him. But they don't really show you where they lived at. It's not so glamorous. Not everybody lives a glamorous life. To be honest, I'm a hermit. I really stay inside a lot. I really don't go out unless I have to. Um, And then when I do go out, I try to go out when it's really slow, if that makes any sense. Like people are at work, and then like I'll go to stores. It's just a little easier for me. Laundromat, less full, less energy around me, and less and all that other stuff. Not necessarily wary, but um, just don't. Wow, that looks like it is pretty blonde. I'll be back. I'm gonna go rinse this out. Oh my gosh. Let me go rinse out this hoo-hoo. Woo, okay. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. South Africa or East Africa? Okay. So let me do, so let's wipe this out. This one has the blue shampoo in it. And let's see if it does take some of the brassiness out of it. Oh, dude, I might leave it in a little longer next time. This, by the way, yeah, it takes a little bit of the brass out. You can see it's still a little orange there. It took out a little bit of the brassiness out. I may need to leave it in a little longer, but it takes a little bit. So your girl, oh my God, is fucking blonde, man. This is how I'm gonna act when I have blonde hair because I'm not used to colored hair. So it's gonna be me freaking out. I can see that just going, oh my God, oh my God. So I'm gonna go in a little bit. My kids are in there watching Shrek the musical, which I actually really like. It's really good. It's actually really, really good. Oh yeah, get in there. I'm gonna get into that again. Let that sit. Yeah. Okay. Really gonna be looking all kind of weird. But for the most part, I stay inside. I don't really go out. I go out in the morning. I take my daughter to school. I have my hair is out during that time. I walk back, my hair is out because I don't want going up there with a hair bonnet because whatever. So I go up there and I pick her up in the afternoon. Usually I try to run any errands, if any. I go to select stores that I know usually are a little less busy. I don't usually get too many questions or too many stares. So I typically stick with my regular stores because a lot of times they're used to me. One or two stores I try to avoid like the plague. Either I'll go early in the morning or I'll go late in the evening. And then like if I'm gonna go around shopping for stuff like that, I try to like go a little bit more in the middle of the day and then try to go and get stuff. But for the most part, nobody really gives some store that places I go, they don't really give me all that trouble. So look fine on camera. Thank you. I'm just not, it's me freaking out because I'm just not used to the color. Just when I finished my hair, I was like, holy fucking shit, it's going really red. But on camera, it looks very red, but in person, it's more of a brown red. It's more of a true auburn. This is really, really bright with the lights on. From a, I think, oh wow, coming from a racist country, I don't think you would feel at your ease with racist people, but people who hate each other in their own country. Wow. Oh, that's deep. I don't care. Thank you, Cynthia. Um, looking smooth. And you talking about in my lifetime? How many times have I dyed my hair? Seeing me? And I need to show a video. Oof, there you go. Looking smooth. Thank you, Sammy. Okay, let's see. I don't want this to stay on super long. Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus, fix it. Fix it. Fix it. I'm very much blind. No more bleaching. At first I thought I was gonna have to do it again, but this is the third time I've went in and bleached it. So I think this is good. Ah! Oh, ooh, they are, they are blonde, honey. Yes. Let's see what they look like with the tint. I bet you they look really, oh my God, that's so much better. This is a brown tint. It's probably not the best thing. My skin's like super sensitive right now. Oh, there you go. That there you go. That way I don't look like I'm a complete like browless. This is so fucking funny. Huh. That's with the brow tint in them. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm just tripping balls. I'm absolutely, utterly tripping. This is dark brown. Let's see what that one looks like. That's just going back to my original color. I don't want it to be. Ooh, my skin, ooh, super sensitive. Like I need to let that chill and relax a little bit. Okay. I'm like, what? I'm just kind of curious what that was staying like. Okay, that came out pretty easily. Uh, Yoy, your girl got some blonde. Ay, 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 going on. Okay, I think I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done. Like I am. This is as good as it's gonna get. I have Auburn. Let's try it with Auburn. Um, let's try this. This is midnight brown. I don't want midnight brown. I want a Auburn color. Thank you, Sam. You're so sweet. They are. Yeah, they did. They there. I'm gonna see what this Auburn looks on top of it. Maybe it'll look a little bit better. My skin is hella sensitive right now. Ooh, underneath it is like, ay, 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 ay. I probably need to put some aloe on it. And then when I wash my face tonight, when I do my skin treatment, it'll feel a little bit better. So this is Anastasia Beverly Hills in Auburn. Yeah, that's better. That the Auburn didn't look so good when I did the second bleach. It looks way better now. That looks better. That looks better than it did before. And normally what I would do is mix the colors. Like chocolate would go really, really good with this look, actually. There you go. Oof. So that is with the Auburn on. It still shows a little bit of the blonde coming through, but it's not bad. I would probably do a little bit of a tint. Probably go in with the Inglot. This right here would really make it pop. This Inglot one here, Duraline, Inglot Duraline, and that would really adhere to it. But right now, since it's kind of fresh and my brows are like dying right now, it's best that I just kind of leave that alone. Leave it alone. But it looks pretty good with the auburn. I don't even know where to draw my brows. I don't even know where the hair is. It's so blonde. Okay. I'm gonna take this off. And I'm going to let it, I'll probably do chocolate. Chocolate will probably be better. It's a really nice reddish brown without going too light auburn. I can mix it a little bit, but, or a medium brown would really actually be really nice with this. So, it is there, honey. That blonde is there. It ain't going nowhere. The brows is not the end of the world. I can either shave them off or grow them back. It doesn't make a difference to me. And they can be dyed. I can go and get like some dye, semi-permanent or okay. I'm gonna look at you. So they're very, very blonde. A little bit of brassiness going on here. It looks like I don't have any brows. It looks like I don't have any fucking brows. I love it. It's kind of creepy, cool, and I like it. It looks like I don't have any brows. That's just me because I'm just weird like that. So that's my whole little bleaching process. I did 3 times. First, I did a 30 developer, then I did the 20 developer, and then this is the final 20 developer, and I am done. I'm not gonna bleach it anymore. Maybe next month, if I really do like it, I will keep the bleaching going. If not, I'll just stop it and let it just grow out and either do a permanent color or semi-permanent color until the hair officially grows out, and then I'm good. But looks like I have no brows. It's so hilarious. Anyway, thanks for joining my live. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, everyone, for Cynthia. Thank you to my girl here who's telling me how to get a Nana. I always get your name wrong, but you're so sweet to me. Giving me some tough love there. And I will see you. I can't believe this was 52 minutes. And I will see you in the next slide. But that's how I bleach my brows. So 3 times in order to get it like this. If you want it really white, you go in with, I forgot what it's called, toner to tone it and make it like silvery color. I could do that too. And then you're good to go. If you want it to get really, really white, your girl's not trying to do that. But it looks good. It looks good. It looks like I have no brows. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.